Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? Let's see if there's a shift in the energies for you. Single Sag in their love life, what is it they need to know? Single Sagittarius, what is it you need to know? Single Sagittarius. Okay. Knave of Pentacles. So we have someone doing a little thinking. Now, this is a person who communicates. They're not always clear. They're somewhat apprehensive, but they're hoping it's successful. Sometimes it's a person who doesn't put a lot of effort into the way they communicate. Okay. It's not intentional. It doesn't always mean they're up to anything, but, you know, they're apprehensive whether it'll be successful, but they want it to be. Somebody who wants to ask you out. This is someone kind of exploring their feelings here. They're not 100% sure, of course not, because it's an energy of dating. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Someone's trying to figure something out here. They're figuring out how they feel. They want to know something. They're very determined. So now sometimes it's a person who's a little mischievous. They kind of come in. Yeah. See, Seven of Swords. It's an energy of someone looking at the facts. They want to win. They're determined. But I feel they kind of leave some of them out. They're still not sure how they feel, but they want to ask you out. They may be trying to figure out how you feel. If you're already dating someone, it's sometimes a person who goes about something kind of the wrong way, because they're often trying to figure out how the other person feels. But I feel this is just someone who's just trying to figure out how they feel. They're just in their feelings here. See, they're not 100% sure. Yeah. So I do see an energy of burdens and baggage, maybe from a past situation, but it's being lifted. Yeah, they do want this to be successful. Yeah, see a little bit of lack. So it could be some baggage, feeling a little lonely, left out in the cold. But it's also someone who's trying to figure out their finances here. Yeah, because this energy of kind of lack, loneliness, feeling left out in the cold. Something to do with their finances, possibly. It's often someone who tries to figure out if somebody is stable financially. Yeah, but they're in their feelings, I'll tell you. They're going to come in and communicate here. Yeah, Four of Swords. This is someone releasing some baggage. It's someone who's taken a little break from dating. They're trying to figure something out. And I do feel finances. Maybe they feel like they're not good enough. Yeah, but I feel the burden, debts being released. This is someone, clearing things up, clearing things out. A little bit of a break and healing. This is an energy of someone just kind of blowing something off here. If you had someone who ghosted you, ignored you, where they just, kind of blew you off, that's often that energy. And this could be someone who, like I say, was trying to figure something out here. We'll see. Boy, I can see the energies being complicated this week. We're in Mercury retrograde, and the planetary energy is telling people to be bold and go for it. So it's some pretty heavy energy. This is someone definitely in protective mode, but it's often energy of someone who focuses on one thing too much. They feel like something's missing. See, it's an energy of someone feels something is missing. But it's often a person who's lonely. They want to date, they want to court, but I do think it's someone just trying to figure out how they feel, or they're going to try to figure out how you feel. Because it's definitely an energy of someone who's insecure. This is an energy of insecure. But it is definitely someone who's taking some kind of a break here. Clearing things up, clearing things out. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't, feels they've missed an opportunity, but it's a failing to see. Too much focus on one thing, maybe their finances. But it's a person who's often in protective mode, trying to figure out how to protect themselves. Yeah. Sometimes it's a person who acts like they don't have money when they do. Yeah, this is very similar. It's got some similar energies, but a different perspective than the Leo energy. And even a little bit of the Aries energy. See, this is about two people talking, communicating. See, it's about communicating, seeing eye to eye. So someone here feels, I feel someone here is a little worried someone will reject them or not interested. They're reflecting on something here. how they feel. And I do feel it's someone who's going to try to find out how you feel because they're too insecure to tell you how they feel. They don't want to miss this opportunity because there's a connection, some sort of connection. That could be someone trying to find out if someone's seeing someone else, or if you've had someone here who, maybe this is someone who maybe it's yourself, you've ghosted them, ignored them. Maybe because of maybe you feel this person's being a little bit of a player. If anything, I feel it's more mischievous, and I do think this is someone who's going to try to figure out how the other person feels while they're figuring out how they feel. That's what I'm seeing. Insecurities. This is someone who needs to clear things up, clear things out. Yeah, see, it's about coming in solid, reliable, stable, planting the seed. Yeah, there's the cup. This is someone figuring out their feelings, and I do think it's an opportunity. Maybe it's just clearing the air, but like I say, it's right in the heart of the reading. This is someone feels insecure, or they have a lot of debt, or they act like they don't have any money. It could be all kinds of things. We'll see. But yeah, and I really do feel this is someone looking at the facts. They're determined to win. So I do think this is someone who, yeah, see, whether someone's going to reciprocate or ghost them or ignore them. This could be someone who's been ghosted, ignored before. Sometimes it's someone who has a fear of abandonment where someone just ghosts them. So, yeah, this is someone releasing all this. I feel it's more like them releasing, taking a little break. Looking at this, see, focusing on one thing too much. They're in protective mode. It could be protecting their money, but it's an energy of protecting themselves. Yeah, this is someone who feels, like I say, it's a fear of being rejected. They're going to reach out. This is someone who's likely been rejected. Yeah, there you are, Sag. Sag energy. Now they could have that in their chart as well. See, it's that player. Someone reaching out. See, it's whether someone's playing them. This is someone who's been chased, maybe because they have money too. Like this is often what happens is people protecting everything they work for. But like I say, it's an energy of a person focusing on one thing too much, that negative. See, it could have been successful. This is someone coming in, but I feel they're worried the other person is trying to take advantage. And it's an energy of someone chasing someone for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely someone who has options, and it could be yourself. You may have figured this person out to be a player. See, I do feel there's projection here, projecting something that happened before upon another person, which feels very much like the Leo energy. Yeah, this is someone looking at how this will play out. See, they're looking at all the possibilities. You might reject them. You might not be interested. So like I say, it's some insecurities. You may have other options. Seeking out other options. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, little Aries energy. It has to do with someone reflecting on a situation that happened. Someone who took a risk and then got rejected, ignored. But it has to do with this person too. And it could be someone who feels a little bit like a fool. Because it does look to me like someone's looking to see who you're giving attention to, because you may not be no longer giving it to them. But they're trying to figure out their feelings. They're trying to figure out, I feel how you feel. It has to do with not wanting to take a risk. Like I say, insecurities, fear of rejection. So they're going to push through that fear, though. And that's what I like. Oh, yeah. See, it's about putting themselves out there. It has to do with... That's what it is. See, it's about opening up emotionally, just putting themselves out there. That's the way I see it when I see this energy of lack. See, this is someone who, they're definitely someone who's lonely, but it's all the lack in their life. See, this is a person who's, I feel been chased for all the wrong reasons. Maybe it's yourself too. Maybe you've decided to just ignore this person. So I do think they're going to reach out. But I feel it's just pushing through that fear of being rejected. Yeah, this is someone being very cautious, going to keep something to themselves here, not going to say too much. Keep all their feelings to themselves until they're sure. See, it's a person I feel who took a risk before, and they put themselves out there and didn't get what they wanted. So it looks like someone's just kind of projecting that energy onto this situation. Yeah, but it's an energy of, living in the moment, pushing through fear. Yeah. So they are in protective mode. This is someone who keeps things close to their chest, protecting their heart. Yeah. Fear of rejection. Aw. Yeah. And then we have this one here. And this is someone who rushed in or rushed out because they were worried they were going to be rejected, that you wouldn't feel the same. See, that it wasn't mutual. But I see two people drinking from each other's cup. So some of you have, I feel. Maybe you feel this person's a bit of a player. You're no longer talking to them. You're seeking out other options. You may be the one, reflecting on this. So flip this however you see fit. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. This is an energy of rushing in, rushing out. See, it's an energy of someone who's really into someone here, and they really go for it, and they get there, and then it's like, no, they're going to reject me. Yeah, see, baggage. This is someone carrying a little baggage, but it's about releasing it, letting it go. See, pushing through the fear. It's about whether someone's stable, dependable, reliable. If you have somebody here who wasn't reliable, see, you reach out to them and they don't give you any attention, so you go get attention somewhere else. You may be feeling that way about them, vice versa, but there's that Ten of Wands. It's about letting go of the baggage. It's just baggage from being rejected before. It's someone who took a risk, opened up to somebody and put themselves out there, and the other person rejected them, ghosted them, ignored them, just blew them off. Yeah. So tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, there's someone taking a little pause. See, they're taking a break, a little introspection to do with baggage. It's also someone who maybe feels a little bit responsible about their part, because if you do, it's an energy of someone who takes a risk, knowing they may reject, but then still hold on to that. So, yeah. And it does look like someone projecting that. And they're taking a pause. It's an energy of a moment of introspection. This is someone who's just kind of going within. Yeah, see, they're in protective mode. But they focus on something too much here, on one thing too much. It has to do with balance. Four of Pentacles is about balance. See, this is something missing. There's something missing. This is someone taking stock of their life, the lack. See, that negative energy too. So, yeah, it's an energy of someone letting go of that baggage here. It's about taking responsibility for their own actions, vice versa, and then letting it go. Yeah, there it is, the release. Releasing things that no longer serve. This is someone here definitely, learning to love themselves first. But it also has to do with something mutual. So you have a mutual energy. Letting go of the baggage. This is to do with two people coming together, talking, sharing your innermost selves, pushing through fear. It's a fear of emotional intimacy, where someone has done this before. Opened right up, put themselves out there, took a risk, went for it, and didn't get what they wanted. But I feel the whole thing is also the introspection at looking at why. Okay. Yeah, baggage being released here. This has to do with someone's hopes and dreams, everything they could ever want. Yeah, see, we have someone waiting. See, this is an energy of waiting. Someone feels the other person may be looking elsewhere. It may be too late. It's also an energy when you wait for someone and you find that they're not reliable. You can't count on this person to reach out, or, what's going on. They could be chasing other people. It's often a person, if they don't get what they want from one person, they go get it from someone else. Well, technically, there's nothing wrong with that. If you have a person who doesn't come in right, you just change that focus. But I really feel this person's projecting. It has to do with someone who doesn't want someone to get away, so they kind of play a little game. They try to figure out how the other person feels. Yeah, see, there's always a risk in love. There's always a risk you'll be rejected, that you won't get what you want. See, this person didn't get what they wanted because they still had baggage. And that's what I feel it is. They were just carrying that around, projecting what happened to them before onto another person, blaming someone for what another person did. And I seen that in the Leo energy, but a little bit in the Aries for some of you. Look at that energy there, going down this path. See, this is two people who build each other up. work together as a team and go down this path. It's what two people bring to the table. See, it's an energy of waiting, waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. This is someone who, you know, I mean, if you have someone here who's kept you waiting, absolutely, you're not going to sit and wait and waste time. They're putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels, because they rushed in and rushed out, because they're holding on to baggage. They were focusing on one thing too much. It's all about the balance in the relationship. It's about cooperating, compromising. See, this is someone who is afraid to compromise or afraid to be taken advantage of. Look at that. Yeah, I feel whoever this is, if you've been dating this person, they are looking at how this will play out. Okay, see, this is someone who's been through it before. They put themselves out there and got ghosted, ignored. Maybe you felt that way about this person. Maybe you felt they were being sneaky, or, you know, that player energy. Now, we know, Sag, you can be a little hard to pin down. Okay, you can be a little hard to pin down. You generally keep your options open until you connect with the right person. But I feel it has to do with this person and a little Pisces energy here. Yeah, it's very apprehensive about, you know, it has to do with being stable, reliable, but it has to do with them putting the shoe on the other foot. So I do think this is someone who's going to talk to you and they're going to communicate here. They're offering you this cup. They're hoping you reciprocate. You'll feel the same. Yeah. They want this to be successful. They see all the possibilities, how it could play out. They just need to push through the fear. Yeah, they just need to push through the fear. That fear of rejection, it's all about that. You will not feel the same. You won't like them as much as they like you. But it has to do with the way they communicate. It has to do with communicating it. How they come in. See, maybe they came in with lack, feeling kind of negative. Oh, this isn't going to go anywhere. You probably have other options. Because they look at that. They see this. They see opportunity. Yeah. Tell me about the Hanged Man for Sag. See, it's an energy of someone looking, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person would feel. See? About being ghosted, ignored, or just that lack. See, they're looking at it. I like that because they're putting the shoe on the other foot. When someone ignores them, ghosts them, or feels insecure and keeps somebody waiting. So this is someone who's getting it. I think you're about to get something you want here, but I do feel you are going to play it safe too. See, it has to go in both people's favor. It has to be mutual. It has to go in both people's favor. Cooperation, compromise. So, yeah, I feel like you have common energy. The things you have in common. You both, I mean, I see the Wheel of Fortune. I see this whole new cycle. It has to do with the timing. See, this is someone waiting for the right time, but keeping someone waiting. And the other person's like, well, looks like they're ghosting me, ignoring me, so I might as well go elsewhere and seek other options. So I feel that's where they're putting the shoe on the other foot. Yeah. See, I feel this is about someone projecting what happened to them before onto another person. So they're a little afraid to take that leap of faith. See, it's an energy of taking a risk, opening up emotionally. There it is. See, it's about offering the cup, an invitation, or just telling someone how they feel. Someone wants to tell you how they feel. They're feeling the love. And I do feel they are little Pisces energy. They can be very nurturing and caring. But I do feel this is someone who's either had a relationship that was lacking. Okay, this is somebody who just has that energy, but it's in the heart of the reading and it's down here. So it's both of you. Baggage from past relationships, fear of abandonment. See, you start connecting with someone, things go well, and all of a sudden they ghost and ignore. So this person's going to push through that fear. It's about putting themselves out there. They're going to try it here. They want this to go in they see you in a favorable light, okay? They want this to go in their favor. They know what they need to do is they need to just release that fear. Yes, they may not get what they want. I do feel maybe they had a little pride and ego. Okay? But they are looking at this. They're fantasizing, romanticizing. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. See, they're trying to figure something out here. They're trying, see, this is where they kind of keep something to themselves. This is someone who thinks the other person's playing them. Now, maybe this is someone who rushed in and out in the past and ghosted someone, ignored them. But it's all about insecurities. That player energy. See, it's a person, this is also a person who's very curious. They're looking to see if someone has other options. But I feel what's happened is someone didn't tell somebody something here. Yeah, they kept something to themselves so they didn't get what they wanted. Because I feel this is someone who's trying to, see, they chose their words wisely because they're trying to figure out if the other person feels the same before they put themselves out there. But there it is, the inner work. Yeah, a lot of focus on work, too much focus on work and money. Someone who always feels they don't have enough, they're not good enough, because it is someone who likes to be a good provider. But this is someone who's done this before and the other person didn't reciprocate. So it's about someone taking advantage. See, they've been taken advantage of before. And they're worried that someone's chasing them for the wrong reason. So this is that projection. Yeah, but I actually feel this is an energy where it could go in both people's favor. See, it's very strong Pisces, very nurturing. See, this is someone protecting their heart, keeping all their feelings to themselves. So this is someone who's definitely been doing a little inner work. But I do feel focusing a lot on work and their money. See, there's too much about that. So it's just, and for some of you, it's just a person who's gone through some of this where they've been focusing on work. Now it's time to focus on their love life. It's time to go out and have a good time. It's time to play and have some fun. So there's a risk. They see the risk. Now for yourself here, you could be the masculine in this. Okay? But you can also be the feminine, flip it however you wish. But it has to do with someone already knows the answer they're seeking. Already knows. This is someone who already knows the answers they're seeking. They already know how they feel. And you probably know. So trust your intuition. Yeah, it's a fear of abandonment, fear of being used, someone taking advantage of them, chasing them for the wrong reason. See, now you got someone who's leveled up. Now we have an emperor. This is someone who knows what they want. They're determined to win. So they're going to be releasing a lot of things, habits, all kinds of things here. But this is someone who's ready to cooperate and compromise. This is a person who's ready. Sometimes things happen very quickly. It's often a person who's just not ready to go down that path. Well, they're ready. They're an emperor. See, they've been focusing on money, protecting everything they probably worked for, but they're putting the shoe on the other foot that you are protecting yourself. See, they're looking at that. So this is somebody who's leveled up. So they have definitely manifested that emotional energy. You see, it starts as the knight and then becomes the king. They want to know how you feel, but they're trusting their inner knowing. They have to put in the effort. They want to build. But it's also, I feel, internal, something internal where they're building themselves up for this. They're going to go for it. If you are waiting for this person, it's a situation coming to fruition. It could go in your favor. So it's an energy of not chasing them. Okay, because if you don't chase them, then they take a little moment to go, oh, they're not chasing me. They're not out to take advantage of me. I definitely feel, like I say, the ghosting, ignoring. But I feel this is someone taking that time to heal, doing a little inner work. They're clearing things up, clearing things out, maybe all their options. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, they want to start something new. You see this happiness and joy putting themselves out there. Nothing would make this person happier than if you felt the same. This is someone who'll put a lot of effort into making you happy. They can be very generous. See, this is someone who was very generous with someone when they were dating them. And that person took advantage of them. Okay. So, yeah. I feel this is someone definitely, it's all about figuring out how they feel. But I do feel this is someone who's been focusing a lot on work, keeping to themselves, protecting themselves. And now they're ready to start something. This is someone who's ready. The Emperor. Yeah. See, it has to do with love, choices in love. This is someone putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. But it's an energy. It takes two to form a bond. This is two people who build each other up. They work together. They put in the effort to make each other happy. But you have to love yourself first. You have to learn to be happy by yourself before you can make someone else happy. You see? That mutual energy. Wow, this is quite the reading. Yeah, they're definitely, I see you having 2 or 3 dates with this person. They're going to be asking you out. I do think they won't tell you exactly, what they want right away. But they will. And I see 2 or 3 dates. Now, some of you may have other options here. I do see some of you keeping your options open. For the same reason as this other person. Until you meet the right person. See, waiting for the one. I see a place where people go where they socialize some kind of good news. I think you're going to have 2 or 3 dates with this person. Now, I do see someone who was maybe dating other people. Maybe got ghosted, so they're getting attention elsewhere. But I feel this is someone putting the shoe on the other foot. In other words, this is someone who can't blame you for the same thing they may have done or what someone else did to you, did to them. So, like I say, this is someone very confident they're making the right choice. This is someone cutting people out, clearing people up if they have anyone else chasing them. So this is often an Emperor, someone who has people that chase them, but it's always for the wrong reasons. So like I say, it's somebody who comes in with lack. They act like they don't have money or they don't give a lot until they're sure how the other person feels. So don't be afraid yourself of putting yourself out there, because it's an energy of 2 people sharing their feelings, emotions, putting all their cups on the table, telling you what you like, don't like, sharing your fears, your innermost selves. Very nice. I mean, it is possible some of you may have started something with somebody and then they ghosted you and then connected with another person. So, and I do feel this is someone who's done that same. Someone wasn't reaching out, talking to them, so they went and started dating someone else. So they can't blame you for that. That's where I feel they're putting the shoe on the other foot. This is a connection, a bond. It's about cooperating, compromising, not being stubborn, stuck. See, protecting themselves, their money, or just keeping themselves in a stuck energy because they focus on one thing. There it is, coming in right, 2 people just right. This person's confident. Look at that. They're very fair. They're kind of back and forth in their head, being fair. Wow. So yeah, it definitely is all about that projection. Yeah. Beautiful energy. I feel like you got love coming in. This is someone definitely mastering the elements of the kings. You have an Emperor and they're coming in right. They're fair. And they're very logical. They feel confident. This is someone who feels confident they're making the right choice going down this path. They're confident of anyone else chasing them, coming around. They're clearing it up, clearing it out, ready for this new beginning. Yeah, it's about partnering up. This is where it goes it has to go in both people's favor. And they're looking to see what, that you bring to the table, and probably vice versa here. It's whether someone has their best interest at heart. Yeah, it's about being a partner. 2 people who are there, look out for each other through thick and thin. It's long-term, a legacy. So this looks like a place. This is definitely someone who can be very generous, but I feel they weren't for all these reasons. See? They're releasing all this baggage. It no longer serves them, but it's also loving themselves first. Maybe forgiving themselves, doing inner work, because I do feel this is someone who was kind of being a bit of a player. It's all about playing the field. It's all about exploring. See, it's all about exploring options. But I definitely feel this is someone who kept something to themselves. Maybe they felt you were chasing them for the wrong reasons. You had other options. So like I say, it's all projection. Learning to love themselves first and be confident when someone's right for them or not. They feel that they, have the knowledge and the wisdom to know. So there it is. You've got this person coming in. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Here, we got a couple. We got two people going to come together here, but it's about being kind, compassionate, forgiveness. And it could be forgiving yourselves for past too, but it could be two people. But it's about looking out for each other, being there for someone through thick and thin. See, this is what someone didn't have. They didn't have someone who was there through thick and thin. They were very generous and someone took advantage. So you meet this person, they project that onto you. Yeah, and I feel both people here. I feel you both are having to let go, knowing your worth and your value. It's an energy of something mutual here between the two of you. Energy. And it could be friends or family, people that you've dated. You may have dated people in that social circle. You see, maybe this person did and they didn't tell you. Vice versa. But, you know, they're not blaming you, because I do think you're going to have 2 or 3 dates with this person. And they're going to feel very confident that you've got things that are compatible. Things in common. So I do see truth and integrity. Yeah, see, it's all about that fear of rejection. They don't want to miss this opportunity. It's the person who doesn't want to miss this opportunity. It's everything they could ever want. So they have to push through that fear of being taken advantage of. They got to put themselves out there. See, it's all about talking, communicating. And this person's in a hurry. They want to talk. And it's possible too, if you've had a go around with this person, they might be a little bit concerned or trying to find out if you've started something new. Some of you, I feel, are still kind of waiting here. You could have multiple opportunities. They are looking, like I say, how this can all play out. But they're coming in to communicate. And I do feel it has to do with integrity, honesty, and coming in right, being fair. It's also someone who knows. They know. See, they've leveled up. They know when someone's not right for them and when someone is. And they look at that King and Queen of Cups energy, kindness and compassion. And I do feel for the feminine. It's some of you projecting this onto someone else. But it's quite possible you're both doing it. So, like I say, the letting go of baggage, learning to love yourselves first, knowing your worth and value, and going for those hopes and dreams. See, everything is coming to fruition. I see dating, an invitation, someone who takes you out in public. Maybe you had someone who was kind of keeping you a secret. Well, if there's a secret, I'm going to tell you, it's actually pretty positive. Yeah. Like I say, it's all that dating energy. It's all about communicating with passion, ambition. This person's definitely in a hurry, like they're confident here. And it's about choosing their words, the way they communicate too. So do take care. I wish you the very best, Sag. Okay? Let this person know you're open, but it has to do with projecting this energy of letting someone know that you have their best interest. And I feel that's yourself. You need to know as well. It has to work for both people. It has to be mutual. Yeah. Just having that conversation. Very fast, fiery. It's a little overwhelming, maybe a little this is often someone who rushes in. It's a little emotionally overwhelming. You see, they start to catch a lot of feelings very quickly, so they kind of run away. And it could be just somebody the way they were. Yeah, where they're kind of looking at, not projecting what someone else did onto you. So take care. I wish you the best. Bye for now.